So this is the first time I've been on this side of the podium, and it is a beautiful sight. I am Priscilla. I'm with the National Asian Pacific American Women's Forum. We are a multi-issue advocacy organization that focuses on advancing reproductive justice, fighting for immigrant rights, and ending human trafficking. And we have a membership base of self-identified progressive API women. Where are you in the audience? Raise your hands. Woo! Yay! That are located in different parts all over the country. We call ourselves Fierce Sisters. So, but I'm here today. I work on a lot of different issues, and especially on the immigrant rights front recently, since there's so much anti-immigrant sentiment. And also being part of the social justice movement, we talk a lot about privilege. And there's a privilege that I have, and I think most of the people in this room have, that I don't always identify and only recently kind of came to terms with. But it's not something we have to feel guilty about. It's citizenship. A lot of us in this room are US citizens. And of course, there are benefits and burdens associated with that. As citizens, we get to vote, we get to travel without being harassed, more or less, depending on if you're racially profiled. But the burdens are, we pay taxes and we have to obey the laws. But there are millions of us in this country who still, even though they're not citizens, they still have to assume the burdens of citizenship and without any of the benefits, and those are immigrants. And so, thinking in that perspective, especially coming from a family where I have family members all over the world. My immediate parents are immigrants, and so watching them struggle through that and finding ways to survive, I've started to think about citizenship as a source of power for all of us. And it really opens the door to a lot of different things. For example, as a citizen, I can access spaces and opportunities that non-citizens can't. So I can walk around in my community and be visible and not fear that somebody might stop me and ask for my driver's license, and I might not have that on me because I do. This power of visibility also allows me to go into the community and protest and not fear that. I can be eligible for student loans because I'm a citizen, and so I can go to higher education if that's what I want to do. And I don't have to be subject to arbitrary requirements like the 5-year waiting period. So a lot of lawfully residing new immigrants have to wait 5 years in order to get on welfare or to access health care in Medicaid or S-CHIP for no good reason, really, but just because they're not citizens. And I don't have to subject myself to things like a mandatory HPV vaccine requirement. And by the way, if you come to the Organizing for Reproductive Justice in Immigrant Communities workshop later, I'll talk more about that. But we also have a petition going on, so come see me if you would like to sign your name to that. And so, citizenship has a lot of benefits. And it also means we have access to political power, which a lot of folks this morning have already talked about. And I know that we are not used to thinking in this way. We're used to fighting oppression and to identifying, all of the different barriers and systems that we need to change. But I really want to challenge ourselves to think proactively. We are powerful for a lot of different reasons. We are powerful, because of the diversity of our movement. And there is a window of opportunity. Just to give you an example, if an organization like NAPOF, which fights for immigrant rights, reproductive justice, sex worker rights, trans rights, LGBT rights, like ours, can make it into the White House the way that we have, I've been able to attend 2 White House bill signings, all of us can make it in there. And so we need to really advocate for the changes we want. We need to make the government work for us, because the government is us. They're accountable to us. We pay for their outfits. We pay for the desks that they work on, the pens that Obama uses to sign bills. We pay for that. We own that. And so I want all of us to be part of that. Thank you.